Hey Pisces, Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Hope you're doing great. So thanks so much for joining me today. I'm doing your September bonus read. So this just means that I'm doing a reading that's a little bit different, and this one is called What's Next for Me. I know a lot of people have been very, I'm getting the word displaced, shaken up. You know, just the life path has been altered with the pandemic. So I thought this would be a really good time to see what's going on for you guys. So I'll be using the Gilded Tarot to do this, and I'm going to clarify the cards out with the Witch's Tarot. So I'll give this one a couple shuffles here. And something just to remember, guys, Pisces, is that this is a general reading for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. So hopefully it does resonate. And, you know, just thanks for being here and subscribing to the channel, you guys. So I'm just going to put the Witch's Tarot to the side. And we'll look at the first card placement here. Is, you know, the guides are going to come through and tell you or give you hints at what preparations to make. So, okay, I'm going to do a deck cut with the Gilded Tarot, and let's have a look here. So you have the Knight of Cups. So right away, you're being asked to put your heart into something completely and fully. You know, even if you just got hurt by something or disappointed by something, you're not to hold back. It can be a really human reaction to cover your heart up when something went the wrong way. Like if you lost your job, if you lost your partner, if something happened, you know, to just sort of close over your heart and start building up a wall. And those walls can get put up incredibly quickly. But the Knight of Cups is asking you to bring back emotion into your life, you know, and just really have that charge forward, that high expectation of what can happen next for you. This could also be related to some sort of romantic invitation that you would like to put forward, but you're a little bit afraid to. Because the cups, they're about the water element, and this does represent your emotions for you, Pisces. So I'm going to pull another card here. Where do you want to be? Oh, that's not a surprise. So we have the Ten of Wands, and you just want it to be over. You just want this period of, I'm getting the word sort of lackluster, you know, things are not so fabulous right now. You just want it to be over. You do have the Ten of Wands, which is an indication that, okay, I've carried a lot on my back right now. I still have my eyes on the prize here, still going, but man, this is heavy, and I'd like to be able to put it down. So the Ten of Wands is the end of a cycle, so you could be getting a little bit tired. You might not be able to find the passion to move forward. You could be in that mode where you're just putting one foot in front of the other just because you have to. Like, what else are you going to do, right? And I just saw angel number 333, Pisces, so you definitely want to check that out after the reading. Sorry. And then I'm going to pull one more card that is going to ask, what is holding you back, potentially? All right, so, and this is really fitting in here because we do have the Seven of Cups. You could be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. The Seven of Cups asks you to just focus on one thing at a time, and then start moving with purpose towards that, which is where this passion will come in. If you're looking at things like, if your to-do list is really long, it can give you this feeling like, oh, I'm never going to finish. You know, when you get that list, if you're in a relationship, you know, and that notorious honey-do list, and you look at it all, or if you've been in a household where your parents asked you to do chores and they gave you this great big long list, and you feel like, wow, what am I, the slave around here? You know, so this is what I'm getting. You're just being a slave to too many to-do items right now, probably overwhelming yourself to a certain extent. So you have to pick off one thing at a time, or at the most, I would say 3 things to go after, It's really just not doing yourself any good at all by trying to target everything that you ever wanted in your life. You know, it's just too much. It gives you this feeling of the 10 of Wands where you're just exhausted and you're like, "Oh, why am I not there yet?" And you'll just end up on your knees sooner rather than later because it's too much, Pisces. It's just too much weight. And the Seven of Cups can be extremely tempting to think that, well, I can do it all. And you can do it all, but have you ever tried to juggle 7 balls? Go ahead and try and shoot me a video. Okay. So I'm going to clarify out the Knight of Cups, which is the preparations to make, which is saying to bring back a little bit more passion into your life. This is amazing. Okay. This is really amazing, you guys. So this is why. Because you have the Magician card here. So once you're able to reignite that passion, and this is going to happen when you eliminate that honey-do list. You know, honey, do this, honey, do that. Just pick 1, 2, 3. I think 3 is even maxed out. I think 2 is probably enough. You know, and then you'll find that things start to happen a little bit more, and you'll start to really roll in this energy of the Magician here. And he is the sign of infinity here, and he's creating that. So there's something available in time and space for you guys, but you have to bring back that passion. So I'm going to clarify out this 10 of Wands, which is representing where you want to be. You want to be finished, but there's more to it than that. And you have the Chariot card, guys. Okay, so the Chariot is completely changed energy. So the 10 of Wands is, okay, I've got everything on my back here, but the Chariot is saying you have the wind beneath your wings. You're being supported. You have more of a high drive here. And you'll get to your destination a lot easier when you can harness in this different energy. You know, instead of feeling like, oh, I just want this to be done, you're feeling like, yeah, I can't wait to get this underway. You know, and you have these horses here which are just rearing up and ready to go. Like the whole dynamic is completely changed. And all it's going to take is a little tiny tweak to your daily routine. And look what you're doing to yourself. You know, how much pressure are you putting on yourself on a daily basis? Like how much you need to do? You know, are you saying yes to everybody? If you're unemployed and people just think that, well, you've got time to do everything. Like you guys, if you just recently lost your job or something like that, or lost a relationship, it's very hard on you emotionally. So you definitely need the time to take care of yourself. And that has to look like however it looks to you, not to people peering in from the outside and saying, oh, well, you're just sitting there. I mean, even that takes work sometimes, depending on where you are, what has happened to you emotionally. So what is holding you back here? I'm going to clarify that out. So I do see a lot of emotion to deal with, you guys. You know, you have the Ace of Cups. And for some of you, you could be feeling like there's this, like a river of emotion flowing through you, you know. And some of you, you could be taking time to secretly cry. And that's okay, especially if, you know, things haven't been so brilliant for you here. But there's a definite opportunity for you guys to really recapture who you are at your essence here. And this has to come on your own schedule, but looking at your schedule and looking at your sort of honey-do list to yourself and adjusting it just even a little bit is going to change you. It's going to bring you back into this energy here where you can't wait to get things done, where you know absolutely that you have the stamina to do things. The Magician card really, really wants to help you out, you know, to make your life feel magic again, you know, so you can bring back that love and feeling, if you will, you know. I feel like some of you are, I'm getting the words drowning in ambition, and that can really weigh you down, like having these expectations of yourself to be at a certain level and in such a hurry. Like slow and steady wins the race. If you've never heard that fable, the tortoise and the hare, it's time to check that out. And it's time to give yourself a little bit of a break to recuperate and recover and slow your ambitions down. You know, again, as they say, Rome was not built in a day. It's not possible. You're going to exacerbate every aspect of your physical, emotional, and intellectual being by attempting to accomplish multiple goals at once. You know, try the domino effect instead of, I don't know what you're trying to do. I don't know. It's just too much going on here. So look at things as more of a domino effect. When you get one thing done, you can move on to the next and move on to the next. Again, you know, go try to juggle 7 balls for me and see how you do. And then go and try and juggle 2 and see how much easier it is. So there's a difference, and the energy will shift, and you'll start to feel really hopeful about yourself and what you're capable of accomplishing, because you'll actually be able to accomplish and manifest once you narrow that list down a little bit. So Pisces, I hope this was a little bit helpful for you and gives you a little bit more insight into why you might be feeling overwhelmed and how you can manage that a bit more. So I'm gonna leave it there, Pisces, and just wish you guys love and light. Okay, take care. Bye.